Good evening and welcome to episode number 75 of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. So, between episodes, it took about an hour and I went through and fixed everybody's quick bars, and I even made tactics, custom tactics for all the characters. Um, which kind of sucked because we still could use more slots for a lot of them, like Morgan, for example. Plenty of her spells we haven't used yet, there's lots I'd like to do, let alone the sustained abilities. A lot of characters couldn't use all of them because I like to have a turn on and a turn off thing tactic, but that uses up two slots and it's a mess. Anyway, I did the best I could with the tools I was given. I think it'll work pretty well. We'll still have to micromanage some things, but we'll see how it goes. Shell's rock is still there. Oh, because you can loot it. Oh, and you pick it back up again. I don't know if I wanted that because now it's clogging up my inventory. Well, next time we have Shale, we'll have to have her leave Carradine somewhere. That's weird that it stayed though, because I did the whole Kadash Theg thing in between the Feast Day episode and this. Hmm. Anyway, alright, so we've got a lot of exciting stuff to do in this episode. Let's start by heading back to Denerim and seeing if Master Wade has our armor finished. Squirrel! It's a squirrel!
Denerim. If we have time, I would like to look for Marjolaine. We have a score to settle.
I would like that too. And we probably will while we're here. Alright.
You're here about your order?
It's done. I made the armor. And it's garbage. I wouldn't let a festering swine wear it.
Great.
Wade, it's amazing. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Are you blind as well as stupid? The leg guards are too tight. It'll chafe. The dye isn't even... Look here. I see a splotch. It's garbage, I say.
It's fine. Truly. It's a work of art. Here, wear it well. Now kindly leave.
Alright, so the quest has been updated, not completed. Master Wade finished your set of Drakescale armor. Although he wasn't happy with it, the armor is amazing. Master Wade will happily craft more armor for you if you provide him with the scales. Alright, so let's take a look at the armor we've got. Fire resistance, and more fire resistance. And there is, I believe, a set bonus that comes with it as well. I'm not sure what it does. But it's not bad armor. It is Drakeskin, which makes sense. However...
Did you bring more scales? I want to try again. I've learned so much.
Wade, please leave the customer alone. How can I help you?
So the cool thing is that he does learn from the armor he made. Now, I want to see if there's anything else for sale, because he will close up shop after you do too many of the quests with him. I don't think he has anything... Well, he has Evan the Great's mail, which is pretty cool, but we're not really going to use it. Since two of our three armor wearers have custom sets already, which are really good, and Ogren... I could buy that for him, but I'd rather buy other stuff for Aravail and maybe a couple other trinkets for other characters. It is a really nice chess piece, but I'm kind of a fan of using sets. The Felon's Coat is also really good too. I could buy that for one of my companions, but I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, if you do want any of these custom sets for your rogue or warrior, make sure to buy them before doing all of their quests. It's really tempting, because you can make some really good sets that aren't actually sets. But I don't think we're going to do that, since I'd rather spend money on Aravail. We can always make more potions too. That's also a good use of coin. Alright, so, and we still have some tomes to get for more skills. That would be nice to have, especially to get Aravail more combat training and more tactic slots. Wouldn't mind that at all. Alright.
Did you bring more scales? I want to try again. I've learned so much.
Wade, please leave the customer alone. How can
Give me
I...
1 second. I want to do a hard save real quick. We're going to call this Wade. Oops. Cannot highlight it. There we go. Alright. Yeah, now we can go ahead.
Bring more scales? I want...
Wade, please
Because I
leave
think
the customer alone.
you can either give
How
them the
can
more
I
Drake
help you?
scales for better Drake skin armor, or do the dragon scale armor in either order. I don't think it matters, but in case it does, I'm gonna do that hard save. I do have more Drake
You
scales.
must be kidding. We're done. No.
Eren, more scales. I can make another set.
Dear Andraste, no.
I've been thinking every night about what I do different. It's all in my head. Dear Heren, don't worry. I can make it faster this time.
You can?
You worry too much. Just give me the scales, friend, and I'll have my finest work for you.
All right. I don't remember if you need to give them the 20 sovereigns or not, but I'm going to. I want it perfect.
Perfect, you say? Well, there are a few alterations I could make. I'll close up the shop then. No more new orders. Think of the possibilities.
No more new orders, but I'm assuming he can still do the dragon scale quest. All right. And I believe the quest will simply update like it did last time when we have done enough. All right. In the meantime, I guess while we're here, we could let's see, where is she? By the Callan head. So we're going to go do Leliana's past first. The western side of the market district. Over here. This is where Marjolaine is hiding, I presume. Here we go.
We must not
Whoop. Got some guards here by the looks of it.
exhaust our supplies.
Yeah, I programmed Morgan to do more of a hex-like build.
I approve.
Apparently it works.
I shall do it.
To kind of weaken
Very
people.
well.
So we'll see how that goes.
Trap right ahead.
I feel like this entire place is a trap.
Leliana. Ah, so lovely to see you again, my dear. Spare me the pleasantries. I know you're... Oh, you must excuse the shabby accommodations. I try to be a good host, but you see what I have to work with. This country smells like wet dog everywhere. I cannot get the smell out. Even now it is in my hair, my clothes. Ugh.
Not the first time I've heard that. We killed your guards.
Canary mercenaries. Expendable. And this way I don't have to pay them. Good for both of us. But I am not unarmed or
Well.
unguarded. I have more men watching, ready to attack on my word. So perhaps we should just talk now, yes? You framed me, had me caught, and tortured. I thought that in Ferelden I would be free of you, but it seems I am not. What happened to make you hate me so? Why do you want me dead so badly? Dead? Nonsense. I know you, my Leliana. I know what you are capable of. 4 or 5 men you can dispatch easily. They were sent to give you cause to come to me. And see, here you are.
Yeah, we don't believe you.
You are so transparent. What are you up to, Marjolaine? Why are you in Ferelden? In truth, you have knowledge that you can use against me. For my own safety, I cannot let you be. It is you think I did not know where you were? Did you think I would not watch, my Leliana? What is she up to, I thought? The quiet life, the peasant clothes, hair ragged and messy like a boy. This is not her. You were planning something, I told myself, so I watched. But no letters were sent, no messages, you barely spoke to anyone. Clever, Leliana, very clever. You almost had me fooled. But then, you left the Chantry so suddenly. What conclusion should I draw? You tell me. You think I left because of you? You think I still have some plan for revenge? You are insane, paranoid.
Leliana is helping the Grey Wardens, that is all.
Oh, is that what you think? If I were you, I would believe nothing she says. Not a one. She will use you. You look at her and you see a simple girl, a friend, trusting and warm. It is an act. I am not you, Marjolaine. I left because I didn't want to become you. Oh, but you are me. You cannot escape it. No one will understand you the way I do, because we are one and the same. Do you know why you were a master manipulator, Leliana? It is because you enjoyed the game. You reveled in the power it gave you. You cannot change or deny this.
Um, hmm. Let's go with I trust Leliana no matter what you say.
Thank you. You will not threaten me or my friends again, Marjolaine. I want you out of my life forever.
Mm, I feel like letting her go is not going to prove wise. Um, yeah, I don't trust anything. I don't care how much she swears to us. I'm not going to trust Marjolaine. I'm going to say you can't let her get away with what she did.
You've caused too much pain for too many, Marjolaine. It ends here. And you think you can kill me like that? I made you, Leliana. I can destroy you just as easily.
Somehow I doubt that. Now, she is a bard too, so she's going to be using various bard talents. Let's see if I can position myself for a good cone of cold. There's a mage there. Two mages by the looks of it. Unfortunately, I cannot catch them both in my Mana Blast thing. Oh, I wish I had the Templar ability. Holy Smite. That's one. And the other. Oh, I like that. What is that, miasma? Or is that something she's doing? That's her song. Okay. That was a good freeze. I'm going to do a group heal. Actually, I'm just going to regular heal. She's got some hexes on her, I see. Whoa, don't, why'd you run to that trap? The battle was over.
She's dead because of me. I need some time to myself. We will talk later.
I think it was probably the right thing, though. It was Marjorie or Leliana. She would have kept coming. Alright. Now, I remember there's a mechanic in this game which I didn't actually know about the first time I played, called hardening. And it only applies to Leliana and Alistair during their personal quests. Pantry back here. I think we may have hardened her there, but I'm not really sure. It may also depend on the choices you choose in the upcoming conversation. For Leliana, I don't really care as much. I'm just going to do what kind of feels right. Oh, here's some good stuff. Marjolaine's recurve. That's one of, if not the best bows in the entire game. As you can see compared to Falandin's Reach, which is also a very nice bow. So we'll have Leliana use that. Some bolts, some other good loot. This is a pretty high level loot chest, by the way, so if you want to like reload a bunch of times and try to get a certain Grandmaster rune or something, that's a good place to do it. I'm going to turn these off. I don't think I activate these in my... No. Alright. So let's go ahead and give her the bow. But yeah, for Leliana, we're just going to do whatever seems appropriate for the story. Very nice. Even longbow. I don't think she really needs that. But whatever. For Alistair, I'm probably going to harden him, I think, because even though it's actually harder to do, it's a little more subtle what you have to do then. But because that actually does have an effect on the plot. But I'm not going to say anything more because that would be a little spoilerish. So let's see if Wade's armor is done yet. Aha! Says he might have had enough time, but I'm pretty sure that means he did. Even though Slim has that mark above his head, I'm pretty sure we actually can't do the rest of the quests until later in the game. Come on, load faster. There we go. Alright, Haran.
We're closed. Oh, it's you.
The Drake scale armor is done. And it's, well, decent.
Drake
Two
scale.
things I'm rather proud of. And it didn't take as long as I feared. Odd.
You'd better be very
Give me
proud,
dragon
Wade.
scale.
We can't afford any more
No, I did do
flights
Drake
of
scale, you're right.
fancy.
I feel good, actually. I wouldn't mind working on Lord such-and-such's armor today.
We'll see how long this lasts. Here's your armor. Now please leave.
And we have new armor. Alright, this is actually arguably the best set of light armor in the game. Pretty much not even arguably. The only one that compares to it in the base game is if you make a custom set using like the Felon's Coat, and I'm sure there's some good boots and gloves too, but she doesn't have enough strength to use them apparently. Alright, so when we level her up we'll have to give her some more points. But yeah, this has much more fire resistance and a boost to dexterity, and that's not even including the bonus, which is, let me look it up real quick. Just gonna minimize the game here. Item sets, origins. Alright, so let's see. The set bonus is minus 10% fatigue, which means it has a total of negative 6% fatigue and plus 5 defense. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. Alright, I'm just looking something else up really quickly. Hold tight. Because we're about to choose another type of armor set. And I want to make sure I choose the right type. Decisions, decisions. Okay, let's talk to her in a bit.
Welcome. Oh, it's you. Please leave. And if you have any more scales, you can shove them.
Actually, I have some dragon scales.
You just don't know when to quit.
Why so glum, Erin? Today is a glorious day. Today I make dragon scale armor.
I feel just giddy.
How long will it take?
Now, I've dreamed of what I would do every night. It's in my head in perfect clarity. It will be the work of hours.
What? You're serious?
Absolutely. The only question is what type of armor. Dragon scale is marvelous, flexible and tough. I could make a lighter set of dragon skin armor, heavy dragon scale armor, or dragon bone plate. What interests you?
And that's the decision I'm trying to think of. The later set he wants to make is actually medium armor. Oh, decisions, decisions. Hope you guys are going to forgive me, but I'm going to minimize for one more second here because I still haven't quite decided. It looks like all of them give you the same stats, essentially 70% fire resistance, which makes sense because they're made of dragon hide, plus 2 stamina regen in combat, and plus 25% stamina. And then the set is 5 defense, and depending on the tier, either negative 25% fatigue, 20, or 15. So if you want the medium set, it has 15 armor. The heavy set has, let's see, 20, no, wait a minute. The heavy set has 21 and 28 for the massive set. But as far as the fatigue penalty goes, for medium, if you factor in the set bonus, it's like negative 12. For the heavy, it's 3%. And for massive, it's, let's see, about 20%. So the only thing is I don't really like the look of the medium one that much. So maybe we'll go for the heavy. That's a good compromise. Because it wouldn't add much fatigue. It doesn't reduce fatigue. And by the way, I'm going to probably give this to Ogren since he could use some nice armor. Um, and as a warrior, he could use more abilities because he'd had more stamina, obviously, if he had the medium tier. Um, all right. I think we're gonna go ahead and go for the heavy because it's a pretty cool looking set anyway. Um, the heavy dragon scale armor sounds perfect.
Excellent, excellent. Now don't move. There you go. My life's work, that is.
You did it so fast.
Of course, Eren. Have some faith. I am a master armorer, you know.
Miracles never cease. But you're not welcome here anymore.
I need a sabbatical. Maybe someplace warm.
I hate my life.
I love their little relationship. All right, so because and I just looked it up as I was doing that, you can either give the 10 gold the first time or the 20 the second time. I did both. Oops. So I guess I lost 20 gold. I didn't have to, but that's okay. Whatever. Um, and if you do that, he will make Wade superior heavy dragon scale or dragon bone or dragon skin, whatever it is, depending on whatever grade you get, which is again arguably the best armor in the game. And if you're going for medium or heavy armor, pretty much inarguably. If you want to do an arcane warrior mage, I would highly recommend doing the medium set of armor. The fatigue penalty for that is very low. Um, you could also make an argument for like Kalen's set or the Warden Commander set. I think actually I'm pretty positive I used Kalen's set when I did my arcane warrior, but just that was in part because it looked cool. Uh, Without the helmet, I'm pretty sure I didn't use the helmet. But I actually don't even know if you need the helmet for the set bonus. Not 100% sure on that. But either way, this is a really cool armor set, and we're going to give it to Oghren, who is here with us. There he is. Um, so this gives you, what is it, 4 attack and 3 willpower, plus a set bonus, which is a couple attack and a couple armor points, something like that. So what is he at? 33 armor. If I replace it with Wade's stuff, Dragon Scale. Doesn't have a helmet, that's right. We'll have to find him a different helmet, I suppose. Make sure the set bonus applied. What did I say his old armor was? I already forgot that quick. Oh, because it's massive, that's why. Yeah, so the weight penalty, it's a lot better. It's 33 armor, but 28% fatigue, whereas with this, negative fatigue, which is going to be really awesome for somebody like Oghren, who actually has a lot of stamina. I didn't realize that. He can probably use these attacks off cooldown, so that's pretty nice. This could be cool for a mage too. I like the appearance of this better than the medium one. They're basically just recolored and shinier versions of other armor in the game, but it is what it is. I guess we probably shouldn't have sold that headpiece, come to think of it. What was it? The Rock Knocker or whatever it's called. But we'll look into buying him some more head armor later on. All right, and we need more strength, we decided, for pretty much those 2 Drakeskin armors. I'm probably going to give to Leliana and Zevran, and then they'll have their armor they need as well. So that'll be good. But yeah, the shop is closed. No more buying stuff from Wade and Heren. But we got some really good armor out of it, so I'm happy. And negative stamina, and that's with the helmet too, so it's hard to beat that. I think Oghren is pleased. Okay, anyway, what else can we do while we're here? Let's check our to-do list, shall we? Actually, before we do anything, give me 1 second to make sure the video is still recording. Yep, it is. Sweet. Because I started this episode a while ago, and it actually, like, the recording froze. You could hear the voice going on, but the image froze, which I've never had happen before, so I had to restart it. Luckily, it wasn't too far in. Anyway, let's do a quick save and see what else we have on our to-do list. We can do Unbound. Companions. We have Oghren's Old Flame and Wind's Regret. What do you have to do about that? That you have to go to Denerim. That's like Colin had. And I don't think we can really do anything else, so we'll probably go ahead and do Unbound. Yep. let's go take care of that.
Another
Now,
victory for the Regent at Larkus Valley, so everyone is saying.
great.
That just a
I don't want to hear about Logan's victories. Alright, so I don't remember where it was. Let's try this one first. We have to find where that hovel was. It was in one of those 3 black alleys. I just don't recall which one. And this will be a really cool boss fight, so I think you guys will enjoy this. Well, I don't know about really cool, but really difficult would probably be a better word for it. Is it here? City map, city map. Nope, not here. Alright,
it shall be done.
maybe here. It's probably going to be that one. It's always the last one you go to. I like to get from here to here instead of walking like that. He walks all the way around like that. Somebody got lost in Denerim by the looks of it. Let's see if it's here. Nope. Of course. Last area I check. Alright, so we still have a lot of areas to do in this game. Dirty back alley. Yes, that's the one. I'm pretty sure. We have, oh, actually, that's the hideout we already did. But we still have the alienage. Those 2 areas. I think Arl Hal's estate and the Royal Palace. That's those are. And then Fort Draken. Aha. Here is the quaint hovel. So we're going to do quick save. Notes acquired from Dead or Terrified Adventures have directed you to this unassuming door. The house is marked with the initials VM. There is no answer, although there is clearly a light inside. I'm here to discuss the stories of Gaxkang. I'm not leaving. After a pause, the door unlocks. Guys, ready for this? Let me do another quick save. So we don't have to do that again if we lose, but hopefully we won't. Whenever possible,
Grey
try...
Warden,
Oh.
isn't it? Strange you would force such a visit in a time of blight. I suppose I am used to inspiring a different kind of seeker.
Your stories attract them, and then they disappear.
The adequate ones find the beacons, and then I find them. But you are already brighter than the signal at Ishal. Eyes are on you from a very high vantage, Grey Warden. I cannot hide in your wake, but I will not be a footnote. Witness Gaxkang.
Alright, so this is arguably the toughest fight in the game. Of course, we're only doing it on normal, so it really won't be that tough, I don't think. Gaxkang is a spirit, or an abomination, I guess, and he's probably a pride demon. What he does, real quick to explain the mechanics, he switches between Revenant and Arcane Horror form, depending on how much mana he has. So right now he's a spellcaster, so I'm going to use Mana Clash and see what that does to him. Anti-magic burst. I guess he got that off first. Alright, that was clever on his part. We can kind of cold him though. He is squishy in this part, in this mode. So I've got some stuff going on me now, some hexes. Everybody alive. He can drain life too, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's draining right there. Let's get some lightning on him. Oh, Morgan, use your group heal. Right, what do we have? Miasma and Affliction Hex. She can hex him too, though, so once she does that... Oh, she's taking lots of damage now, because she's been Winter's blasted, or whatever it's called. Alright, let's kind of cold him, because that's probably the best defense, to keep him frozen for a bit.
As you say.
And let's have her put some hexes on him. Once she's unfrozen. There we go. Alright, Morgan, let's do... She already did a death hex, which is nice. I don't know about Misdirection Hex. That might be useful when he turns into a Revenant. Let's do Affliction Hex. There we go. And she's been hit by Horror. Alright. I'm going to shock him. That'll reduce his... There he is. Now he's in the Revenant form.
Here's the music. Time to dance.
As you say.
Here's the music. Time to dance. Oh, geez. That AoE double hit almost killed me. Alright. It's about to kill Ogren, so I'm going to try to use a group heal. Have her take a potion as well so she can group heal. Alright. And I want to put a life ward on myself so I don't die. We don't really have a tank, I have noticed. And Ogren doesn't know how to taunt, unfortunately. Um, Leliana is not using any of her good stuff. Shattering Shot would probably be good. Hogren can use Sunder Arms, would definitely be good against this guy.
I am
Alright.
armed.
Now I have a Life Ward on me. That's another Cone of Cold.
Shall be done.
And a heal.
It's begun.
Mana Potion. I feel like I still have aggro, which is not what I want. Alright, he's back as a mage now. Let's try another anti-magic blast thing. Resisted! Huh. Did not see. I'm not expecting that. I'm gonna use Spell Might now because I'm already low on stuff.
Shall be done.
And then have Morgan use a group heal. Since hers is now on cooldown.
Let's make this quick.
A regen on Ogren. Alright, he's back in this form. I actually saw a video once. I'm not sure what mode it was on. I'm pretty sure it was actually Nightmare mode. Where somebody like really stacked spell power and pretty much one-shot him in Arcane Horror form. Oh, Morgan could be in trouble here. I'm gonna try to heal her. I don't have enough mana though. Nope, she's dead. Fortunately, we do have Revive, and he is getting low on health. But I'm guessing you probably have to just reload until you get lucky with that. Let's see. Revival. There it is. And she's alive. Yay. Group heal. Good. Alright, use another potion. Oh, he swacked me. Alright. She can't heal yet. I'll try to have her heal. And I'd like to use... I can't, it's still on cooldown. Alright. How about just a shock then? And maybe... nope, he resisted that. He's got good magical resistance, that's for sure. I'm struck by horror right now. Is she? She's not. It's a group heal. Good teamwork there. Cone of Cold. Resisted. Damn it. Heal him. There you go. You almost got him. Double strike. Ouchie. That was close. Oh. Good job, Ogren. And that's Gaxkang. Alrighty. Kind of wish I'd done a save outside this place now and tried doing it myself on Nightmare with all my stuff stacked and see if I can get a really nice mana clash on him. I suppose I could just load this episode itself, or even the Wade one, which is almost outside, and do it from there. So Keening Blade, that is, again, arguably the best single-handed weapon in the vanilla game. Actually, in the base game, it might actually be the best one. Because, I mean, 3 cold damage, plus 2 armor penetration, which is basically plus 2 damage, and plus 6 attack, 3 rune slots. It is an amazing blade. So maybe with that and Spellweaver, you could do, well, I guess it's more of a warrior's blade than a mage's blade, but still. Fade Wall is also one of the best shields in the game. So we'll probably give that one to... No, we can't. I was going to say we could give it to Alistair, but I still think, as tempting as it is to do Keening and Fade Wall, I still like the idea of doing Kaelin's Arms. Now this we could probably use. Weren't we looking for this for Shale? Large Flaw... No, it's not brilliant, though. It's just flawless, but I think it should still be an upgrade. We'll have to see next time we have Shale with us. And this is another nice loot chest. Lots of gold. So this is a nice, cool quest they put in there. Apparently, Gaxkang is named after Kangax in Baldur's Gate, which is one of like the bonus quests or bonus bosses there. Sort of the same thing as in this game. And if you look at where is it? Somewhere, heroic achievements. There you go. So this one is through all playthroughs. In here, you have just this playthrough. Everything below there is that. So I thought Gaxkang was higher than the High Dragon though, but as a party it says the High Dragon is still the most powerful foe I've slain. I thought Gaxkang was literally the top one in game. But you can see some cool statistics here. Kills, the most powerful I slew personally, got the finishing blow on was Jarvia. Pretty good hit rate because mages almost always hit unless they're blocked by something. Contribution to party damage is 47%. I guess that's okay. Your main should probably be about 50%, depending on your party composition. Injuries, in other words, how many times you've died. All the things you've killed, lots of demons. Tons of Darkspawn. Lots of people. I feel almost as many people as Darkspawn. Wow, that's kind of sad. It's bosses, Dragonkin, Vermin, stealing successes, items crafted, money spent in total, and most money had at once, 174. So that's pretty cool. 71% of the world explored in 66 hours played. Of that 66, maybe a tenth of that or so might be AFKing in between episodes. Every once in a while I'll forget, but most of that is actually
Very
playing.
well.
Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed that boss fight. We have a couple other little things to do before we're going to advance the main quest. Maybe one more episode, let's say, and then we'll revive Arl Aemon and continue with the main quest. We might even revive the Earl at the end of next episode, depending on how much time everything else takes us, because we do still have a couple quests I want to finish up. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to call that an episode. I will see you guys in a bit. Still plenty more Dragon Age to come.